The situation in the South China Sea (SCS) is heating up again. On Thursday, the Philippine government showed evidence of Chinese vessels firing water cannons at a Manila ship conducting research in the disputed waters. The Bureau of Fisheries in Manila said the incident occurred on Wednesday within the Philippines' territorial waters off the Tu Island, which Filipinos call Pag-asa, a Tagalog word for hope. They were near one of 3 sandbars called Sandy Cay. The aggressive harassment by the Chinese Coast Guard occurred as 2 Philippine vessels were conducting routine marine scientific research on a barren white sandbar located between the Philippine-occupied island of Thatu and a Chinese-built island base called Subi Reef, the Department of Agriculture and Bureau of Fisheries was quoted as saying by The Independent, Friday, the 23rd of May 2025. Officials said the Philippine scientific team was at Sandy Cay to collect sand samples from the sandbar. However, the Chinese vessel suddenly fired water cannons and grazed the vessels. The larger Chinese Coast Guard vessel attacked with water cannons and grazed one of the vessels twice, causing some damage to the vessel's port bow and chimney and endangering the lives of civilian personnel on board, the Philippine official said. The Chinese Coast Guard blamed the Philippines for the collision, saying the vessels had entered waters illegally without Beijing's permission and landed personnel on Sandy Cay. It said the vessels ignored warnings from the Chinese side. The Philippines' actions seriously violate China's territorial sovereignty and undermine peace and stability in the South China Sea, the statement said. The South China Sea is an important route for most of the world's commercial shipping, with several countries located on the edge of the sea such as Brunei, Cambodia, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, and Vietnam. The sea is believed to be a sea rich in natural resources, especially oil and fish. China insists on claiming about 90% of the sea in what is called the 9-line, which covers an area of about 3.5 million square kilometers, 1.4 million square miles. In fact, China has reportedly built an 800,000 square mile city on the Paracel Islands called Shansa. The claim has raised world political tensions about open war that could occur because of this territorial conflict. It is known that several of China's Western rivals such as the United States, US, have sent or plan to deploy their war fleets to these waters. In response to the latest incident, U.S. Ambassador to Manila Mary Kay Carlson said that the Chinese Coast Guard's aggressive actions against a legitimate civilian mission near Sandy Cay recklessly endangered lives and threatened regional stability. We stand with our Philippine allies in their support for international law and a free and open Indo-Pacific, Carlson said in a post on X.